Good day everyone, thank you for coming to the channel. Today I would like to showcase my extreme fire sorceress. There are a couple ways to go about this, but of course the point being, it has an emphasis on the fire part. So it's just like my extreme cold blizzard sorceress, but it's kind of like a flip version of it. But yeah, let me go ahead and show you my items and my gears and the whole shebang. First, my weapon, Astute's Temper, or Eldritch Orb. This one, I try to find the one with of course, the fire damage, and as best as I can on other stats. And I put a 5/5 Sorc facet in here, of course, to improve my fire damage. And for my armor, I'm using Chains of Honor. This one is actually really pretty decent weapon. I mean item. It's 2 all skill, so 2 all means it will also benefit the bow. And 20 strength, I guess it's based on your item, your armor type, right? If it's a low kind of like armor type, then your strength requirement would be lower. So on this one it's Dusk, which is 77, which also yields a really high damage with a certain graphics, right? This Dusk is this kind of empty look actually, but it's really high on defense. And I guess the biggest thing is definitely that, that all res. 65 all res, oh yeah, that's, really big help. And then for my Helm, I'm using a 2 Sorceress, 20 FCR, 2 socket. And obviously I put 2 lightning facets in here. And for my Ami, I'm using a 3 fire and 10 FCR. And that's because, to get the FCR breakpoint. And on my shield, I'm not using a J-mod. Yeah, to buy another J-mod would be, I don't have that much money right now on D2JSP. So I just said screw it, and I went ahead and just, found me a 4 socket, 15 enhanced defense Monarch. And I put, 4 jewels in here, as you can see. Maybe you can go with Spirit too, because that'll be 2 all, plus 2 skill. And yeah, it has, it has pretty decent resistance on it too. Actually, that's a food for thought for myself. And then for my helm, no, for my shoes, I'm sorry, I'm using a 15-15 track. I think it's a pretty cookie cutter, pretty typical, kind of item for caster types. An SOJ with a Raj. And a Mage Fist, because obviously, I'm fire based. And for my charms, I'm using all, fire lifers. And just all res of, different kinds. And then I have 1, life mana here because, like I'm kind of pre-capped out here. Oh, and on my off, I'm using a 6/6 bow with a trash spirit. So on my stats, naturally, you go enough to get that 156 right here. And then the rest would, just go into Vit, nothing else. And for my talents, so I guess 1/1/1 because those are like minimum requirements. And then right now, so if you see, I'm a Firewall Frozen Orb style. So there are a couple other ways that you can go about this. Like you can go with a Hydra and just max out all the synergies for Hydra. Then that's another way to go. But like Hydra way, Hydra is pretty cool too, but it's a time cast. So I was running that for a while too. It's still pretty good. And I might actually just make a separate video for that. But on this one, I'm using a Firewall with Frozen Orb, which is kind of nostalgic because that's like the old school, in the kind of the original days of the LoD. This is what a lot of people ran as a sorceress. And then on my cold, so just 1 point in here, then 1 point into pretty much everything down here, and then I'm just putting in the Frozen Orb as I level. So it's not much, but still, it's better than nothing. And basically, my Frost is my second element to deal with any kind of fire immunes, which I will run into a lot of. Another option maybe would be maybe in anything in here. Something in here maybe. So maybe I could if I take out all these points, I have extra here. So maybe put in lightning somewhere to kind of like improve the damage on the lightning. So that could be my second element. I can't really think of one, but yeah, if you guys do, let me know. Maybe Nova? I don't know, it's funky. So, but yeah, that's all for the talents. And for my mercenary, I'm using an infinity set, but slightly different on the helm because just because it dropped, I had it. I was like, ah, screw it. I'll just jam it and give it to my mercenary. Especially on a mercenary with a cryptic axe, where like even if I put a Andy helm with the 15 increase attack speed rule, like it won't hit any breakpoints. So it's like, well, then why bother almost? Like this is another option. It has a life leech, which is on the lower side on this one, but still it has life leech. It's a ethereal gaze, so it's like okay, and there's a charm rune in it, so my mercenary cannot be frozen. So yeah, hopefully I can find something better ethereal, at least like 20% damage reduction, and maybe replace it. But for now, this is my setup. So yeah, that was the whole shebang. So let me go ahead and run a cow, and then Diablo and Bell as usual. So let me buff up. Yeah, no enchants. I just go. And yeah, like just I guess like the damage. Yeah, see, Firewall is 40k, so it's pretty nice damage. It's not small, and it will stay up there for a while too, as I cast it around. So like it's a little bit of like kind of cast and kind of like move around, kind of lure your enemies to kind of come to you a little bit. There's that factor as well. So yeah, let's go around. And for me, like, this is really nostalgic. Like, back in the old days, like, before things were still established, like, this was one of the main builds that people ran, especially in Tal Rasha. People would run the Tal Rasha set, and then run this, and, they would just go ahead and, farm Mephisto. And as you guys may know, there's that Mephisto kind of like the bridge bug. Well, it's not a bug per se, but you just drag the Mephisto out, to the bridge area, and then what you can do is you can teleport across to the other side, and then you'll be in range of Mephisto. But of course, Mephisto will not be able to hit you, and you just kind of like, oh yeah, see, look at this guy. He's physical and fire. But thankfully, my Frost is able to deal with that with lightning, which would be the static field. So the duration isn't too long, but it's not too short. Like you could kind of like spam things around, and it's different than Hydra. And also another one I tried was a Fireball, because if you went Meteor, like Meteor was a lot of investments. Like I couldn't have any second element. So I guess if you're cool with that, just like if you're like completely dedicated to fire, then maybe this Meteor would be another way to go. And now maybe that gives me a food for thought. Maybe I should make a 2 separate video, right? One for Hydra and the other one for Meteor, because it is very different playstyle. And I guess the gear setting wise, I mean ooh, mesh. Let me do that. Get it out of the way. Check. Is this 3 socket? 2. Okay. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that later, and I'll separate out and yeah. So it'll be 3 separate videos total. One with this, and 2 more with Hydra and Meteor. And actually even Fireball maybe. I mean Fireball's different too. But with Fireball, like what I have noticed was the 200 FCR PvP, like Fireball. Like I guess that's like one of the big things a lot of people do. So but I'll go ahead and kind of look at the talents and see what I can do. See but I'll definitely make a few more videos based off of this, because there are a few different variations. Playstyle is different, and yeah, I think it's a different feeling, different flow. Because this one, as you see, like both abilities are timed abilities, so that's what makes it kind of a little funny. See, if you see my bars, right, like every time I Frozen Orb, then the Firewall is reddened out, and then every time I Firewall, the Frozen Orb is reddened out. So yeah, like both are timed abilities. And that kind of makes it a little weird. And that is kind of a little bit of a complaint, I would say, if I were to say. But nevertheless, I mean, it's really strong. Like, it's able to kill, really fast, because the damage is about 40k. And oh yeah, my FCR, so I have 40, what, nothing here, 60, 70, 90, and 110. So 110, I'll be hitting the 105 FCR. So that's where I'm at right now. So I believe my Blizzard Sorceress was at 63 FCR. So it was one frame slower than this. And yeah, she was just mana hungry, you know. Just all the time mana hungry. But this one, obviously, as you can see, it's not like crazy mana hungry as my Blizzard Source. But because you know, placing that firewall, because like, I guess from you, like how you're facing the target, you know, that's how the firewall gets placed. So sometimes, like, you know, if you're kind of like a weird angle and you cast towards a certain, you know, so I mean, let's say like you wanted to cast like horizontally. Ooh, wow. Like you wanted to cast like horizontally or something, let's say. Then you gotta be look here and then you gotta look up and then cast like that. Then I mean, that's not horizontal, but you know what I mean? Like, wait, so if I want to go sideways, right, that's kind of up and down. So you see, like even I don't know well too, because I just, you know, it's not my main character. I just play this, so. But yeah, it can be a little bit of maneuvering to do it. Like you gotta kind of get a hang of it. It's like, oh yeah, like if I want the firewall to, you know, be summoned a certain way, like which way do I have to cast, you know? So, and Hydras, you know, it's another, you know, casting kind of style. Like, wow, like I have to summon it, and then, you know, there's a little delay I have to wait. And yeah, I kind of don't like that either, but you know, still that has its fun too. It's fun in its own way. Okay, so it looks like Kyle is done. Let me go ahead and move on. So you know, I made a video of my brand Boazon. And you know, brand is a rune word, and if you look it up, it will let you. No, wait, I'm sorry. Well, it is my brand Boazon, but the rune word is the dragon, right? Yeah, dragon, the one that makes you summon Hydras. And since, you know, with brand, like, you know, if you strafe, like, you'll be hitting so fast, so quick. Ooh, wow, yeah. A lot of these guys, yeah. Let me go ahead and skip through. Oh, but this, I might just die too. That was a lot at once. I'll just pass that. I'll just go. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess, you know, being fire, you know, I guess naturally most of these sanctuary guys are fire. So there's a little bit of, you know, it's like, oh shit, like how effective can I be, you know? There's a little bit of that. Fill up on that too. Drink one, take one more, take another. So yeah, it's not like my other tunes here. Like a lot of my other tunes, I just laugh and run through Sanctuary, but not on this tune, unfortunately. And they're all fire immune, right? Yeah, except the Storm Chasers. Yeah, they're all fire immune, you know. And yeah, the fire immunity just never takes down, and you can never take it off. I have never seen fire immunity ever come down. I have seen frost come down, you know, cold basically right here and there, but never fire. Ooh, wow, there's a lane. See, they're all fire, and, you know. So that's why like a lot of people also don't do the fire druid, Armageddon druid, right? Because, you know, I mean, I guess it's okay if you're just gonna run cow all day. But I guess, you know, opening cow is a little bit annoying all the time. And if not, like, Sanctuary is gonna be mostly fire resist, except some of these, right? These are lightning, and then all these knights and these demons, Venom Lords. Yeah, that's funny. The name is Venom Lord, but they're like fire immune, and they're not immune to venom or, you know, poison. And these are all. Oh wow, did they come down? Oh shit. Doom Knights are. Yeah, Doom Knights are immune to fire. Here, let's check it out. Oh, it does come down. Doom Knights come down. Oh wow, I stand corrected. But no, these Venom Lords don't. So these Venom Lords' fire resistance is high enough that you can't break it. But those Knights, you can break it. I hate these Oblivion Knights. Yeah, I meant those melee guys, right? Not these caster guys. Oh shit, yeah, it's quite a work actually trying to get through the Sanctuary right now. And this is on a single player. Oh yeah, Doom Knights. Yeah, see, it comes down. Nice. Oh, I learned something new. I thought I played this game long enough, but never mind. These guys, yeah, you can just toss them down. Ooh, lightning and... So I guess, Frozen Orb is a pretty good enough weapon to, accomplish what I need. And yeah, just... Ooh, wow. So that's all Mercenary, yeah, right there. Getting into everything I gotta do. So that's one thing, I think, like, I think Blizzard went a little bit too much on immunities. Or at least if you're gonna go, that's fine, but like, like Fire, for example, like, I don't know, at least make it breakable or something, Like, it's so horrible that it's not. Like, I enjoy Sorcerer play so much, but, with a lot of these immunities, like, it kind of does make it annoying to play. Oh, wow. They were like pot again. And this is a prayer mercenary too, in case if you guys didn't notice. And yeah, that's because I would like to have that, it's my thing, I guess. With melee, I like to always be able to leech, so that I don't have to worry about mana and life. And on casters, usually, insight and then prayer merc. That's the big, ooh, wow. That's the big way to solve that problem, so that's why I'm kind of running that. Whereas, I don't know, maybe defensive, Holy Freeze. Actually, I'm kind of thinking because these guys run pretty fast. They get to me pretty quick. So if I have that, utility, there might be a different way of kind of like, getting help. Ooh, wire. Wire. It could have 3 sockets. It does have 3 sockets. Okay, I'm keeping that. I might want to make treachery out of that. Who knows? Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, you need to come down, nice. So I guess like, if I wanted to hit them horizontally, I have to like go south and then look up and do that or something? I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of one thing I think that's kind of like maybe not good about this. Alignment of your firewall can be a little challenging. I guess, you gotta know your tic-tac-toes, right? You gotta be good at Tetris or something. But if you do land, oh yeah, like it's gonna hit like a truck. And it does. And all these things will die really fast. Everything except those immunities. Ooh, these guys are fire. Ooh, wow. Yeah, damn, they're like just 100%. Ooh, wow, my mercenary? Will you die? Really? Leech better and live. Okay, or Troll's Nest. What is that? Is it anything worthwhile? I don't think so. Should I try picking it up? Okay, I'm kind of curious. What is it?
Not even death can save you from me.
Oh, huh. I think I seen this on D2JSP. Some people looking for this from time to time. Really rare though, really rare. I think what? Oh, okay. I think I seen it. Wow, did you see that? Just one click right on top of it. Done. Oh, and let's also kind of take a look at my minus res factors. Well, facet factors, I guess. 1, 2. So what? 3, 7. I have 7, so that's 35, right? And then I have infinity, that's 85. So that's 120 fire res minus. Which I guess is high, but actually it could get higher than that. Well, maybe it should be higher than that. I guess I hear like, regular bosses like Baal and, Diablo has about like 50. Oh, that's on the cold res side, but I would assume that's true on the fire side too. But yeah, like, so if that is true, then I would definitely need around like, 150. So that, I can suppress them down to minus 100 that the game allows.
Salutations.
But right now I'm at like 120. Could I get more somewhere else? Should I get more somewhere else? In here it's different than Cold Mastery. This one increases fire damage. Whereas Cold Mastery is the, you know, kind of minus cold rest factor. Okay, go on though. So yeah, anything like fire resistant. Isn't the first, no, the last wave I know is fire resistant. I think the first wave, those guys are fire resistance too. Let's check it out. So with 105 FCR, you know, it's the second fastest. Fastest being 200k. Yeah, you know, it's really nice speed. Jumping through all these guys, no lag. Alright. Okay. Sometimes I kill them on my other tunes, but you know, for now, I'm just kind of passing by because, oh yeah, I guess Firewall, you know, I don't have confidence in my skills with Firewall basically. Because when I play Hydra, like I wasn't this fearful. But, you know, yeah, like every time I switch back to Firewall, just kind of makes me feel a little bit weird, you know? I don't know. Because Hydras, like, they'll be up there for 10 seconds and kind of like set it and forget it. Like, you just make sure, like, you know, it's never on timer, it's always casted. And, like, you know, it's AI on its own, right? It has its own AI. So, just kind of cast it and forget it, just kind of kill stuff for me. But right now, like, you know, I need to aim better with my poor aiming. And that's kind of, yeah, these guys are, oh no, but the fire immunity has been broken. Nice. So I guess it's mainly the, you know, the Venom Lords who, like, you can't break. But nevertheless, yeah. But these guys, yeah, I know that. Oh wow. Maybe I should go talk to Mala. Yeah, heal me. Some of these poison is really bad. Like on a single player, Diablo 2, yeah, there are certain things you still need to watch out. And that's one of them. The other one's those little like skelly guys, right? The exploding skellies. Like, they're like the worst. Okay. Yeah, those hydras. Yeah, you know what? Look at these hydras too on the third wave. We're afraid of them too. They could actually kill you, you know, if you're not paying attention, right? Yeah, after this, I'll definitely respect the hydra and make a video for that too. Okay. Venom Lords. See, these are Venom Lords, and they're like properly, you know, I guess, like immune to Venom. And they're actually also the fourth. Ooh, Eldritch Orb. Oh wow. It's kind of funny, you know. In Chaos Sanctuary, the ones that are titled Venom Lords are immune to fire. And you know, here on the fourth wave, they're also titled Venom Lords. And yes, they're immune to Venom. Or poison. So, it's kind of interesting. Never noticed that. Did you guys ever notice that? Yeah. Ooh, okay. Just, you know, my mercenaries just have to go at it. Okay. Let's go see Bale. And this would be a really fast kill. The static field and one fire and he'll be down. Alright. Did I say one? Oh yeah, I did. Ooh, wow. Unique ring and a railroad. I'll keep that railroad. I can repair. Really? Wow. Let's see. Ravenfrost on the lower end. Thank you, but no thank you. Alright, so that was the build. That was the run. And yeah, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and make that Hydra one and make a next video. And probably one more with the Fireball. Because that was another style to go. And Meteor, maybe even this too. We'll see. But anyways, thank you very much. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Have a good one.